Test, test, test. Good morning, everybody. Everybody hear me all right? Welcome here today. Thank you to everybody who's joining us again now from the previous site that we have already been on. I'd just like to welcome our local mayor. Majoro, I can't see you. Oh, okay. Sorry, Majoro. Right, yeah. And also our district mayor who's here, all our speakers that are present, and all our municipal managers, as well as the rest of the officials here. I would also just like to give a special word of welcome to members of our Office of the Premier. Thank you for being here, taking the time to be here, as well as members from the Office of the MSC. We've got National Kochte here, as well as Provincial Kochte, MISA, and we even have an MP in our midst. Thank you very much, ma'am, for being here. We're going to just change the program a little bit. We're going to start with a prayer from our councillor Peter from Mafube, and then we'll go from there to singing the national anthem. Thank you, councillor, for this.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Modimo matlaohle re a o mema motsotsong hona jwale. Ke ena ketapele ya province, ke ena ketapele ya Fezile Dabi, ketapele ya Mafube modimo matlaohle batlotsuwa ba hao. Modimo re a o mema e ba le rona motsotsong ona ha re tlo qala tshebeletso yena. Hlonolofatsa mosebetsi wa matsoho o o re fileng ona. Hlonolofatsa baetapele ho tswa ka magalo ka ho fapana. Hlonolofatsa mosebetsi ona mo go fihlella qetellong. Re kopa tsena le tse ding lebitsong la ntate le la mora le la moya o halalelang ka Kriste morena wa rona. Amen.
Thank you very much for that, councillor. Appreciate that. We're going to then move on to the singing of the national anthem. I'm going to ask that everybody please remove their hats and stands for the national anthem. We're also going to just make everybody aware. Thank you to Mr. Bongani from Central News is here, and this will be live streamed. So just so you're also aware of that. Thank you very much.
Amen.
Thank you very much, everybody, for participating. We're just going to have a short break for a few minutes. Our Honourable MEC has just arrived. Our executive mayors are just going to greet him and just to escort him in, and then we'll continue. If we can maybe just have a song playing for a few minutes. Thank you. Welcome to you, MEC, and your team. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be here. We really appreciate you being here. I'm going to then hand over to our local mayor. Mayor, thank you. If you can just come and address us, please, on today, on the oversight and so forth. Thank you very much for taking the time. We know you're also struggling with your throat, but thank you very much for being here. Thank you.
Okay. No, thank you, Program Director. Let me greet you all. Greetings to the honorable councillors that are present here, the officials that are present, our MEC and our MP who's present here, as she's the resident of Mafube. What I'm requested to do is just to do the welcoming part on behalf of our municipality, Mafube. If you'll excuse my voice, it's not that good lately due to some complications, but I'm not gonna be long. As Mafube, we did face some serious challenges. As the municipality is placed under intervention, I think it's well known that we are placed under intervention, section 1395A and C. And with regard to that, Fezile Dabi was also cited in the court order to assist the municipality. And through these IGR processes, this is where we had to prove government at work, to say that even though Mafube is facing challenges, why can't we use our district municipality to assist us to implement some of our projects? It is not a matter of competition between the municipalities. It is not a matter of politics, but it's to ensure that we render the services to the communities. You see, sometimes even if you are being challenged and you can't perform certain things, but if you have your brother there who will assist you, if you've got your sister there who will assist you, it's best that you engage and use such services. So this is where us as the municipality, we opted for the regazetting because we are having those challenges, of which some of the challenges led to this municipality to be placed under intervention. But today we are here for another reason. We are here for the projects that they fall under us as Mafube. This is part of the processes as we're engaging around your IDP consultations. This is where this project came from. But due to those challenges that we talked about, now our municipality had some challenges with regard to implementation. But we said, as this council of Mafube, we can never let that money to go back to treasury again. We can never fail our communities. If the district municipality is there to assist us as the local municipality, let us use their services. Because when you talk of IGR, you are not just talking about the municipalities engaging with the provincial departments or your national departments. Even our local municipalities around the area of Fezile Dabi. This is where we work together as the local municipalities to ensure that at the end of the day, we render the services to the communities. So that is why the municipality, our district municipality, is handing over this project, because currently, as the implementing agent, they are still in their hands, but now that they are handing them over to Mafube, it is now our baby. We must now take care of this project. We must ensure that these projects are not vandalized, because sometimes part of the challenges becomes that the projects are completed, but 6 months down the line, the project is vandalized and the money from government is seen to be gone to waste. But this time around, something of that nature is not going to happen. So we've got committed officials on the side of our municipality. They've got the plans to ensure that with regard to these projects, they will ensure that these projects benefits the community. They will push for a good service delivery in our municipality. As we started in Villiers with that one of your pump stations, as the municipality, we were facing those challenges where the municipality was even taken to court for sewer spillages. But now, because us as the municipality, we care about our communities and we realize that we are having challenges, we then engaged with the district municipality to assist us in terms of implementation. And that is why those projects are completed and they are now being handed over to our municipality. And for that, we are grateful for our officials, as our officials are the ones who are busy with the implementations. Us is the issue of oversight and monitoring. So with regard to the work that they have put, with the work that they have done, we are grateful for that. And this is where we are saying to the MEC, the money which was allocated to Mafube for MIG for the previous financial year, it was spent successfully so. And even going forward, the money that will be allocated to this municipality, we will spend it accordingly. We don't want a situation where we will take money and use it for something else, whereas there are challenges out there of which we could have addressed these challenges. So in those short words, Program Director, let me say to our guest here, you are most welcome in our municipality. And it will be very bad for you to leave this municipality without even going to some few shops there and buy something. We know somewhere in Sasolburg there, due to the smell and the industries, you are not used to this fresh air. So if you can just go out there and buy something. You see, sometimes if you've got this mentality of Kaiser Chiefs, but let me not go there, it's fine. Thank you. You are most welcome in our municipality, and hopefully the program will go very well.
Thank you very much for that, Mr. Mayor. I also heard the mayor's set up a roadblock, and you have to make sure your car is full before you leave. So on a lighter note, thank you very much for that, Majoro. Thank you. We're then going to welcome Fezile Dabi District Municipality's MM, Mr. Sibo Thomas, just to come and address us. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Program Director. Let me greet the member of Executive Committee, our MEC Ntate Mkwena. Let me greet the executive mayors, speakers within our midst, and councillors together with my colleagues. Mine is to give an introduction and as to why are we here. First of all, it is for me to indicate what has brought us together is the unitarism nature of our country. We know that, this country is a united country, not divided. That, it has 3 spheres of government, all of which, their affairs are managed together. And each sphere has got, independence, but through the nature of the directives of our constitution that all these 3 spheres must perform developmental work. And each sphere will, be funded from the central fiscus. And therefore, this gives rise and has given rise, to the development of the Integrated Relations Framework Act. Therefore, in our independence as various nature, because we are funded at one center and we have to do developmental work, and therefore we depend on each other. And then in this relation, it is not only Fezile Dabi District Municipality and Mafube local municipality. We have these projects, being funded by national government, and we have this project, looked by province as they are playing oversight. And in terms of section 514, it means that it says that the Department of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs must be able to capacitate and support local governance. So now this closes out the family. This is the reason that we are all here, conversed here. So the other thing that I will indicate, there has been issues of, Fezile Dabi doing, the project of Mafube. I think I've indicated that we are a unitary country. In all these 3 spheres, what is important is not about the individual spheres, but it's about the recipients of the developmental work for which constitutionally all these 3 spheres at the same time together have to ensure that they satisfy the developmental needs of the recipients. And those recipients must be consulted in terms of, the directives of the Municipal Systems Act, whereby it forces all of us in terms of the integrated development planning process. We have to consult the communities in order to address and pay their needs whilst developing them through the centrally provided funds, of which these MIG funds, for which has paid for this work that we are going to deliver today, and to Mafube local municipality comes from. So I think, in a nutshell, I have tried to indicate how, the system of local government works, and we are observing it now, right now, in play. Program Director, I'm not going to talk much. I would like to thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that, MM. Next up, we have our MM from our local municipality, from Mafube, and that is Miss Selapiani. I hope I pronounced it right, ma'am. Please come forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Program Director, for this opportunity that you have given me. Let me send my greetings to the Honorable MP in our midst, the Honorable MEC, the Honorable Executive Mayors of both Fezile District Municipality, Fezile Dabi District Municipality, and our Honorable Mayor of Mafube Local Municipality. I also want to greet the Honorable Speakers in our midst, Honorable Members of Council of both Mafube and Fezile Dabi District Municipality, the Municipal Manager of Fezile Dabi District Municipality, representatives from the Office of the Premier, representatives from different sector departments, stakeholders, and any other guests that are in our midst. Colleagues led by the two municipal managers, and all protocol is observed. I am Jamela Slapiani, for those who do not know me, and I want to appreciate the program director for pronouncing my surname correctly. My slot it's to share with you the impact of integrated development planning and partnership within structures of government. Chair, I want to indicate that my point of departure is to confirm that the topic under discussion is already supported by different pieces of legislation. This will then, referring to the Constitution of the Republic of South Africa, enacted in 1996. Under Section 41 of the Constitution, we have the principles of cooperative governance and intergovernmental relations. Under subsection 1, Roman figure number 2, it states that the three spheres of government must cooperate with one another in mutual trust and good faith by assisting and supporting one another. We also have the Local Government Municipal Structures Act, number 117 of 1998, as Section 88, which also mandates cooperation and mutual support between the district municipalities and their local municipalities within their areas. The cooperation that is being referred to here, it includes, among others, providing financial, technical, and administrative support services to one another, provided that the supporting municipality has capacity to do so. Then I'm going to talk to the issues of the impact of these kind of relationships, which is the impact of the integrated planning. Chair, I want to indicate that this concept of integrated planning is also supported by the district development model that came into existence in 2021. The emphasis of these models solely in integrated planning, which brings amongst others the relationship between different institutions. I have selected only 2 items that I will reflect on as the positive impact of integrated planning and relationship within the different structures of government. And the reason for these 2 particular items that I have selected is because they center around the core functions of local government and with special reference to municipalities. The first one that I have selected to come and share with you is the improvement in service delivery. We all know that this is the core mandate and the reasons for the existence of municipalities. and this becomes our constitutional mandate. Let me indicate that the integrated planning allows municipalities to align themselves with the needs of their people. And further to that, it also assists in creating partnership in service delivery or even sharing resources. A practical example, our Honorable Mayor has already indicated that Mafube local municipality had challenges which led to a situation where they had to enter into a relationship with Fezile Dabi District Municipality, where we requested the district municipality to assist us in terms of providing some of the services that the municipality could not provide due to different challenges inclusive of our financial challenges. Can we imagine that with all the challenges that have been raised by members of our communities, shouldn't we have had the relationship with the district municipality that agreed to assist us? We would have terminated or stopped providing services to the communities as our core beneficiaries of the services that we're providing. Therefore, it is very much important to have these relationships in different sectors or different spheres of government where we'll then be able to work together. The other important impact that I have identified is the ability to plan together, which reduces the risk of duplicating services rendered by different stakeholders. It is therefore important for all stakeholders and their beneficiaries to continue to act in a way that promotes integrated development planning and cooperation with one another. I thank you.
Thank you very much for those words, encouraging words, ma'am. Thank you very much for that. We're going to then move on to our keynote address by our Honorable MEC, Ms. Mokoena. Thank you very much for being here, sir, and taking the time to drive all this way. We are honored with your presence here today. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. Program director, I think this guy is the same height as me. So whoever is taking a picture is going to battle. But thank you very much and good morning. We bring along the greetings Majoro of the Fezile Dabi District as well as the Mafube Mayor. We bring the greetings of the provincial government that is led by Mayor McQueen, Letsoa, Matai. We come here as a partner, but also within the context of intergovernmental relations arising from the unitary state that South Africa is. We are here to give also a meaning to the role that COGTA has got to play in supporting both the district and the local municipality in executing their constitutional mandate and at the same time consolidating efforts to provide services to our people. We were told that we must do a keynote address, and when you ask us of a keynote address, we begin to wonder as to what are those issues that you will want us to keynote about, because all of us have got to fold our sleeves and make sure that service delivery happens to our people. As I try to make few inputs, not necessarily a keynote address, program director, allow me to firstly acknowledge and pay my respect and appreciation to all those who have taken their time to allow themselves to be elected or to be appointed to serve our people. Whilst many people believe that it's a nice and beautiful space, it's quite hectic, often toxic, and quickly delivers gray hair if we are not careful. Now, it's a sacrifice that we have to do to serve our people, to dedicate our lives, compromise our comfort, to come into the kitchen whose temperature is forever beyond anything imaginable, especially to those who are on the inside, to understand the teething problems that we need to deal with, particularly in view of the history of our country in the recent years. We have seen the country adopting a medium-term development plan, particularly by the current administration, which outlines a broader national vision for social transformation and sustainable growth. This MTDP emphasizes principles of good governance, financial sustainability, and effective service delivery aimed at enhancing the capacity of local government to meet the needs of all communities, especially those historically underserved. At the heart of this administration lies a renewed sense of purpose and urgency to implement transformative policies and reforms. We are committed to strengthening intergovernmental relations, promote transparency, foster ethical leadership across levels of government, all levels of government, by leveraging the collective strength of the three spheres of government, national, provincial, as well as local, as we deliver on our commitment to make our country a better place to live in. As COGT, our medium-term development plan focuses on driving inclusive growth and job creation, reducing poverty and the high cost of living, and building a capable, ethical, and a developmental state. The key tasks involve strengthening municipal economies, consolidate initiatives like the district development model, improving financial management to address audit outcomes, enhance support for struggling municipalities, and participate in the review of the white paper on local government. The task, as I've indicated, includes providing sustainable support to municipalities by expanding support for those that are not performing well and sustaining support for those that are relatively doing well. Through the district development model, we need to foster integrated planning across government, traditional leaders, ensure the role of the private sector and civil society to stimulate sustainable growth that is meant to benefit majority of our people. Our review on the review of the white paper on local government, including the review of the municipal funding model, is key to the sustainability of local government in the coming period. We are focusing on this particular aspect because it has become clear that what was resolved 30 years ago in terms of the current model of local government has got serious challenges, particularly in relation to the ability of municipalities to pursue and achieve their constitutionally stipulated mandate. We need to improve the financial management of the municipalities and ensure that we really attend and ensure a better improved audit outcomes that allow us to consolidate all resources towards service delivery. There's no denying of the positive relationship between improved audit outcomes and enhanced service delivery, because it ensures prudency, it ensures accountability, it ensures that all of us are able to adhere to the internationally accepted standards of how public finances must be managed and their deployment to the benefit of our people, not what we have seen in the recent years. We are also participating in the creation of the new financial and fiscal legislation to support local government, which is also part of looking at the funding model of local municipalities. We must also implement measures to combat unethical behavior and ensure accountability within municipalities, including consequence management, which has proved to be elusive. If we do so, we will build local government organizations that are professional, that are accountable, that can live up to the standards our people require of it. We need to promote community-led development by fostering greater community participation in terms of the local development initiatives that are doing. We need to restore a working relationship between our communities as well as municipalities. It is important, honorable mayors, councillors, as well as officials of the municipalities, for us to appreciate the role of the critical stakeholders in any municipality. That a municipality that does not work on a consolidated relationship between itself and its stakeholders is bound to fail. You need to custom make your programs to serve your households, to serve your business community, and to serve also your general government and other spaces that are consuming your services. Any municipality that seeks to improve economic performance in its own area has got to have a custom-made program to serve or to provide services to the business communities. What business need for it to thrive and improve, they need better and enabling environment to be created with regular and sustainable water, electricity, and the cleaning of their space provided. We need to sit down with them to understand, in terms of, for them to understand our planning for the next coming few years, and make sure that in our planning we infuse what business seeks to do, and we allow them to provide, to do the necessary growth that we so much need to create jobs and generally grow our economy. We need to have a conversation with our communities. They need to understand the work that we are doing, and they need to see, feel, and touch the work that we are doing. We also need them to appreciate the fact that for a municipality to provide services, services have got to be paid for. The only credibility that we have in the story that we wish to tell is when people can see, feel, and touch the services we provide, so that we don't only just claim, but we can also, we ourselves, say to our people, you can see, feel, and in a tangible way touch the services that we provide. Today, as the district is handing over these municipalities, where the district is an implementing agent of Mafube municipalities in terms of its MIG project, it does so in a municipality that has got a history of challenges. This municipality has been placed under intervention for quite a number of years, and for many years, the provincial government has been engaged in what we call the passive intervention. The days of passive intervention are over. We are here today to work with the municipality on day-to-day, consolidating all efforts that are done by both national, province, district, as well as the municipality itself. We do so within the context of ensuring that our people can leverage on the strength of all the spheres of government that I've mentioned. We are happy that the elected leadership of Mafube has embraced the intervention, has embraced the need to change and improve its performance in relation to its obligations. In terms of the change that we see in the administration, with the appointment of the acting municipal manager, we hope that councillors as elected will be permanently present, not only to provide oversight, but also to be sure that council resolutions in line with the action plan as adopted are implemented. For us, Mafube, it is not a lost community. It's a community that has got a very strategic role to play within the context of our province as well as our country. It is generally an agricultural hub. If local government works well here, it will help us to consolidate one of the economic strengths that we have as a country and as a province, where Free State largely still remains a breadbasket of the province and continues to excel in the production of number of agricultural commodities that we both provide to the country but export to the world outside. It is for this reason that we've taken keen interest as a provincial government that we've got to consolidate on all municipalities that are strategic to main economic interests of the province. I hope, Majoro and your councillors, you really appreciate the role that you've got to play. Together with the district mayor and the collective, you are occupying a space that brings us closer in a relationship with Gauteng to develop what we call Vaal River City region. That is a strategic economic zone that integrates the two districts, wherein Mafube finds a strategic role to play, consolidating on its strength around the areas of agriculture, etc. It is important, therefore, that we continue to support the collaboration that we see between the district and the local municipality, so that in a couple of months' time, all of us can say, out of that joint effort, guided by IGR, we see Mafube rising to play its role and occupying strategically the type of place that it has to do within the province as well within the Vaal River City region. We will in the coming days, as the provincial government, meet with our counterparts in Gauteng. And in that session, the district has a role to play. We will be meeting, so not coming with a hand or a bowl in hand, but will be coming in as an equal strategic player, using our location and the strategic resources that we possess as a province, part of which include the land. We will do so to position and facilitate all the municipalities that we find in the district to benefit and make sure that we change the living conditions of our people as we build a new economic hub between ourselves and Gauteng. So, District Mayor, let me really congratulate yourselves together with your administration in terms of the role that we've played to demonstrate that the district as well as the municipalities can work well and deliver services to our people. The projects that we are handing over today are not only measured in terms of the amount spent, but they should also be measured in terms of the number of households serviced. It should also be measured in terms of the number of households impacted, whether it is repairs or the refurbishment or the building of a new infrastructure. The support must continue to make sure that whatever that is being handed over, the municipality is able to maintain and make sure that there's uninterrupted services to our people. Why this is important within the context of DDM and IGR? If the sewer spillage into a river from Mafube, that is bound to create problems for Metsimaholo and all municipalities down the stream. That is why it is important what Mafube does. Metsimaholo should be able to link and connect to it so that we consolidate the development within the district, because what we do in this municipality does affect what happens in the next municipality. We will be going, executive mayors, today to the projects here in Dwelling, Mafahlaneng, as well as where we are, to look with our eyes in Namahadi, whether what is being spent and what is being built and being handed over, there is a relationship between that and the cost and the quality and the ability to make impact in the lives of our people. It is on those bases that I agreed to come, because the program had an element that says we will go, we will see, we will touch and witness in real terms the service delivered through the infrastructure that has been developed. Because more often, we stand in meetings, read figures, read projects, that when we leave, our people are left without water and sewer still spilling in our streets. I believe what you did this morning in Villiers says to us the days of sewer spillage in the streets of Villiers are over. I believe that with what we'll be doing today, in terms of the sports facility that we'll be visiting, it means that we've got a better and a sustainable infrastructure that ourselves and our children can continue to use. I believe that with the refurbishment of the sewer pipe bridge infrastructure that we'll be going to today, it means that our problems of sewer are getting reduced every day. I believe that the people of the Dwelling, through the boreholes that we'll be going to today, their days of living without water are getting reduced. Thank you very much.
MEC, thank you very much for those encouraging words and for challenging us to continue moving forward for our residents out there. I'd like to call Mr. George from MISA just to come and address us as well. Thank you.
Program Director, the Honorable MEC, the Honorable Member of Parliament, the Executive Mayors, all the councillors present, and all the members who are present in this house today. Thank you very much for this opportunity. My name is George Joma. I am the Chief Engineer with MISA in the Free State Province. So today I'll just make a few remarks on behalf of our Chief Executive Officer of MISA. Maybe just firstly is just to provide a bit of clarity. Who is MISA? So MISA, it's a Municipal Infrastructure Support Agency. We are a Schedule 3 entity established under Department of Cooperative Governance. Our role mainly is to provide technical support on infrastructure development. And in Mafube, we are providing mainly support on the MIG funded programs. And we are happy to note that this particular event has been a success because of the joint cooperation between ourselves, the municipality, the district municipality, all the sector departments. This just proves that when we are working together, we are able to complete projects. As you are aware, it's not that easy to deliver infrastructure projects, particularly in a challenging environment like what we face in Mafube local municipality. Many times people may not really understand what MISA does. When we come to assist municipalities, we really sit with the municipalities. We become part of the municipality, although sometimes we are sitting with our mother department as if we are also playing oversight role. But our main role really is to sit down together with the municipality and plan with them. We've got quite a number of programs also that we provide Mafube in terms of capacity building, because we believe that it's our role as MISA also not just to provide the infrastructure support or technical support, but also to assist the municipality to build their own capacity. So there are quite a number of initiatives. In some cases, we provide training, technical training. We've got a partnership with SAISI, where we pay for all those courses for the technical personnel in the municipality. All they have to do is just to travel to the particular courses to be trained. So I'm quite happy that with this event, it has demonstrated that if we work together, we are able, even amongst these challenges, to complete projects to ensure that the communities out there, they benefit. There is still a lot of work, Honorable MEC, on the ground. Sometimes you look at the financial resources which are there and you look at the challenges which are on the ground. There is still a long way to go. But with all our participation and our support, the municipality really can get somewhere. And what I would like really to encourage the municipality is that on receiving these infrastructure components, please prioritize operations and maintenance. It's critical that we continue to use our infrastructure and look after it. The project life cycle involves this stage where you have to look after that completed infrastructure. Security is also important. Many times these pump stations are vandalized and eventually you end up going back to square one. So with those few words, I'm just encouraging the continued working together of all the stakeholders who are here. It's important. Working together, we always succeed. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your kind words. Yeah. We would then like to ask Ms. Sylvia from DCOG to just come and address us as well. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Program Director. Good morning, everyone. Honorable MEC, the Honorable Mayors of Mafube and Fezile Dabi, the municipal managers, as well as all the officials, the speakers, councillors that are present here today. It's really an honor. I first of all just want to apologize for the Director General of DCOG, who is not able to attend this session today, and also DDG Skelo Duma, who is not able to be here. So just our apologies for them. But it's really an honor to be part of this media event and this live streaming event in Mafube today, which will demonstrate the impact of the municipal infrastructure grant projects. As the custodian of MIG, DCOG remains committed to support municipalities to deliver basic services and infrastructure to improve the lives of our communities. So we celebrate not only the physical infrastructure, but also the partnerships and the dedication and the shared vision that has made this possible. So in terms of the projects that will be visited today, they are totaling about more than 14 million of the municipal infrastructure grant, and they will be benefiting approximately 20,000 households in the Mafube municipality, and more than 50 jobs has been created as part of the projects that we will be visiting today. I think the MEC also indicated that is actually the impact, you know, of the projects in terms of, you know, job creation and the number of households that will be served and our communities through these projects. So the investment. Our collaboration, also the investment in the collaboration between national, provincial and local government, DCOG, with the support of MISA, my colleague George that has just spoken, we will assist also municipality in the current financial year to implement its MIG allocation, which is about 19 million for the current financial year. So we will be supporting as DCOG, as MISA, as the provincial COCTA department, also the municipalities, both municipalities, in terms of the MIG grant allocation for the current financial year. So in addition, the Mafube municipality has signed an agreement with National DCOG and MISA for implementation of the MIG Schedule 6 grant, where we are going to support the municipality to implement and refurbish the Villiers wastewater treatment grant. So this is also direct support from National DCOG and MISA to support the Mafube municipality in the current financial year. This project will actually run over 2 financial years and will be also totaling about 19 million. So we really appreciate also Fezile Dabi's continued support to Mafube municipality. Fezile Dabi has for the past 2 years providing the support to Mafube, and this arrangement of the regazetting will continue during the current financial year, in terms of which the district will be supporting Mafube. We are really pleased to see, you know, that this arrangement is really transpiring into actual, you know, touchable projects and service delivery. And I really wish actually we could have more of this situation or more of these examples in the Free State, where the districts come to the party and support their local municipalities. So in terms of, on behalf then of DCOC and MISA, I would really like to extend our appreciation to everyone who has made this event today possible, so that we can actually showcase, you know, the impact of the municipal infrastructure grant projects during the event today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for those words. That we're going to now be moving to the next part of our program, which is going to be, let me see if I can quote you on the see, touch and witness. We're going to start moving to some of our projects. I would also just like to welcome, we've got a Honourable Mr. Ndele from National Parliament. He will be joining us as well for the site visit, so we just want to welcome him, a warm word of welcome to him. We are going to carry on with the proceedings to follow Mr. Godfrey, who's the head engineer over the projects. He will lead us to the first project, which will be the Zomba Sports Grounds. If I can just request that we just, out of respect, let the MEC and the Honourable Mayors follow first, and then the rest of us can fall in, if that's right. We're going to meet there at 10 past, let me check it, 10 past 12, please. So thank you very much. you everybody for coming out here. I'll talk closer to the mic. I'm just going to ask Mr. Godfrey to just come and give us a rundown of what the scope of work was here and just some information. Thank you, Mr. Godfrey.
Thank you, MEC Majoro, Mafube Majoro wa District, Municipal Manager, legal official of Fezile. Today we are here to hand over the Zomba sports ground. I must just mention that we just did the initial scope, because the initial scope of the ground is actually broad. Due to the budget constraint, the allocation for this project was only 1.4 million. So with 1.4 million, we managed to do the clear view fencing, and then we do the leveling on the ground. Due to the fund constraint, phase 2, I think will cover much more work, because as you can see, we don't have the ground, we don't have the ablution blocks, we don't have the kiosk, we don't have so much things. That way the municipalities, I believe the report for funding has been submitted through relevant department, and then maybe it's going to be approved, I don't know. But I think the major thing for this municipality, for this ground to be sustainable, is the security. I think the municipality, they need to ensure that the ground is properly in security. They need to elect the sports management in order for them to ensure that the ground is actually safe all the times. So the security for this ground, the municipality, the detention, the MM, I think the security is quite key for this ground to be actually success. Thank you, Nate.
Thank you very much for that information. We're then going to move on to the cutting of the ribbon here. If I could just ask our Honourable MEC and our Executive Mayors to please come and cut the ribbon for us. Thank you. Would you like to say anything? Anybody like to say anything? Okay. MEC, would you like to say anything? Thank you. We're going to just hand over to our Honourable MEC. I'm just going to stand here.
Thank you very much. We Majoro, Ward Councillor Majoro Ape. How work a clear view. It's quality fencing but expensive as well. My only worry, Majoro, how do we protect this fence? And when do we start with the second phase? The beauty will be if we start with the second phase immediately, it means that whatever we do on the inside is already protected. So we need to protect our long-term protector, which is this fence. And we immediately ask questions, Majoro, what happens to the protection of the fence itself? Because you know our people like to destroy public infrastructure. So I hope the municipality will protect this, so that whatever comes as part of the second phase, it comes with this fence still standing. So What council? Masipala will surely not lose anything if by position like our one security or two overnight here to protect this thing. We'll protect this thing as a long-term investment. But thank you very much. In the meantime, Majoro, please scrape it nicely, make it user-friendly, allow the schools to use it, and allow kids to play soccer over the weekends. If there's one thing that is still an attraction of young people, it is soccer over weekends and over holidays. But make it accessible for them so that they don't jump over the fence to try to play in it. And other than that, thank you very much. We have seen it, we have touched it. We can confirm that it exists, it has been delivered. Thank you very much and well done. Thank you, Mrs. You'll tell us where to go from here.
Yes, I think we'll follow.
We'll
Take a photo. consultant, Mr. Kakleo, just to brief us on what was the scope of work and what was done here. And thank you very much, sir.
All right. Good morning, colleagues. My name is Katlo Motau, and I was FLEG's representative on site. FLEG being the consultant engineers on site. We had a major issue here, which was we had to come up with a solution for capping the sewer that was flowing into the stream. And then what we proposed as the consultant engineers was to have increase the diameter of the pipe, which is a galvanized pipe. And this included also a UPVC pipe from this point up until the third manhole there. What we have done here, there's no sewer anymore spilling into the stream. This project cost us 1.7 million. It is inclusive of another bridge in Namahadi. And then from there, we had to raise the levels of our manholes just to allow the flow to the last manhole. And then from there, we're connecting to the existing manhole. I don't know if there's any questions or if there's something that I missed. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, as far as I understand, this line caters for this section of town. So the sewer comes this side and then it goes to the pump house. The pump house is just down there.
You know where it's Matodi?
No.
Okay. Matodi mola tase pipela enenye unya.
I think this one, Mem Tau, is not addressing the issue of Matodi. This one it was to cap the spillages into the river. Maturing is on the other side of Namahadi, whereby it needs to connect to Namahadi pump station.
So when are we attending to that one? Because it's an issue for the past 3 years, 4 years.
I know Mafube is here. I know there's a.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you. Fine.
Is any other question? Except the one that I said Mafube is here for the other side of the Namahadi pump station. Because you remember we have that slope there, that mountain there. So it's preventing us to come, the sewer to come here. In future, Mafube is doing the wastewater treatment works up there, to keep that spillages from Namahadi.
What is the cost there?
On the rainwater project, the cost is about 175 million. It's actually MEC under construction as we speak. We're about 35% complete.
So completion resolves the problem,
The completion of that of the wastewater treatment works will not eradicate, but will erect some of the problems in Namahadi. The eradication, I think, it will be the dedicated outfall sewer, the one that is going to come from Matoding up there to the Namahadi pump station. From Namahadi pump station, we will pump in the sewer upstream. It's going to solve the Matoding issue, MM. It's on the other side of DWS. I know they have the reports to register that issue. Yes. Thank you, MEC. Any other question? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for that clarification. We are not going to go to the second bridge just due to the road being a bit difficult to go, so many vehicles. If anybody would like to see it at a stage, you are welcome to contact us or the local municipality and go and see it for yourself. We're now going to move from here to the Tweeling borehole site. We are going to travel to there now. Tweeling borehole. Oh, Tweeling, the borehole site, the controversial Tweeling borehole site. But I can promise you, Majoro, you will see boreholes there. So thank you very much. Let's move that way. Thank you.
They said it's out to the money for boreholes.